done, getting ready for Oregon. Working on new installs. Everything's looking good.
Just a guess. Working on underneath, what did you see there? I felt like it was just the same concept that was killing you guys against Colorado State. Was it a lack of execution, or was it maybe just how it was fit?
Oh, you talking about from watching the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just we just got to get good matching those underneath routes, and that's what we worked on today, and everything should be fixed.
You anticipate a lot of that, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's just like, the best teams make the best adjustments week to week, like how we made adjustments from TCU to Nebraska, with the run game, playing against a 90% run team. We're real good at making adjustments because we got the best coaching staff in the country, so that's nothing to worry about. If you see us make some mistakes in a game, then, the coaches are going to get on our tails about it, and we're going to have it fixed.
Hey, Shilo, Coach was in here just a little while ago, and he was talking about taking the ball first in overtime. But what was your rate? Were you a little surprised that he chose to put Shedeur in the offense out there first?
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, all right, I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. I was like, who was on the field? I was like, Dad, why didn't defense go first? He said, man, y'all ain't stopped him all day. So he put offense out there first, and that's how that conversation went on the field. It was funny.
Shilo, Pat Graham, Associated Press. I guess being a defensive back, how did you become a defensive back? Did you want to follow in your father's footsteps, first of all? And then second of all, when you're studying film, do you ever study the way he played, or are you just your own person and try not to look at that at all?
He played a lot of press coverage, but sometimes I would look at his off coverage. But the biggest thing what he did is use his instincts and just break on the routes and believe what he's seen. So that's really something that I took from him. And what was the beginning part of your question?
Why defensive back? Why not quarterback like your brother? Why not wide receiver? Why not running back? Why DB?
Well, since I was younger, I was always a quarterback. So, and we'll play both sides. I'll play quarterback and safety. So in high school, I played mainly baseball. But my junior year, I started playing football, and I was a quarterback. And Shedeur was coming up being a quarterback too. And my dad was like, I could get you a lot of offers if you play corner, and I'll just teach you how to play corner. So that's how I started playing defensive back like my junior year, my senior year, and I got some scholarships, offers. And after that, I just stuck with playing corner my freshman year at South Carolina. And then we was pretty thin in the secondary. We needed some safeties. So that's when I started learning how to play safety.
Hey, Shilo, Nick Rothschild, Denver 7. After the CSU game, you opened up the press conference by saying that those tickets were worth the price of admission. And now all the home games are sold out, and you guys had the highest-rated late-night game ever on ESPN. How does it feel to be riding this wave and seeing all the eyeballs you guys are attracting?
I mean, I think everything happens for a reason. So whenever we were in that close game, I wasn't really worried. I was just like, well, everyone's watching now. It's just a bigger stage to make bigger plays, and have all the eyes on you whenever you make a play. So I just looked at it as an opportunity. That's why I said that, Close game, more people are going to tune in. It'll be more entertaining than, beating them 60-0. Probably less people are going to watch after, the second quarter. So everything happens for a reason.
Hey, Shilo, Jack Carlo with Buffalo's Wire. Just with Travis out this week, just who in the secondary has kind of stepped up and what changes for you guys back there?
Right now we got a lot of guys working in a lot of different places and different schemes, But I feel like as a secondary, we're going to be solid for sure.
Hey, Shilo. Brian Howard from the Daily Camera. You guys have, it's been up and down defensively, but you guys have made some big plays. What's preventing you guys from really kind of locking in and being solid, start to finish on defense? What do you guys need to do to kind of get to that point?
Everyone just needs to do their jobs at all times. I mean, it's football, and the name of the game is seeing who could make the least amount of mistakes. But whenever we just play a game where everyone does their job on defense and offense, then we're going to be the dominant team that we need to be. And I think that's probably going to happen this weekend for sure.
Hi, Shilo. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. Kind of in the same vein as Jack's question. Cameron got an interception. Trevor got an interception. You got a pick six during the CSU game. Is that a testament to how good this secondary can be and what you guys are kind of working towards?
Like, you guys think we did so good, but we're like, man, we left so many on the table. We could have probably had 2 each that game, you know. So there's always room for improvement. And, you know, just our defense, we just get to that ball. So that's what we specialize in, just hustling, playing fast, and it shows up.
I'll follow up there. What are you seeing out of Oregon's offense right now, and what's going to be the challenge in stopping them in Bo Nix?
I mean, it's just football. We just have to play the call that Coach Kelly calls because he's the mastermind behind everything, and just do our assignments and read our keys and just make plays. It's not really that complicated, you know.
Shilo, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. You guys are playing a team in Oregon this week that has kind of been the Nike school over the past 20 years or so, I would say. But for you guys use different uniform combinations every week. I know you guys did that last season at Jackson State as well with Under Armour. What does that mean for the players in the locker room when you get to have a different uniform combination every week and now with Nike here doing the same thing?
Man, I don't care about no uniforms, man. We trying to win. But like when we were younger, me and Shador used to like all that crazy stuff, you know. But we don't really care like what uniforms it is.
Hey, Shilo, I was curious, after you had the interception kind of taken away from you on the play before, were you a little extra geared up to get one after that?
Not really. I was like, dang, I got to get one now for sure. But every game I try to get 2 interceptions. I don't just shoot for 1. So that play, me and Coach Kelly been going over that whole week, that exact scenario, like literally. And all I did is what he coached me to do. He even showed me videos of Jordan Battle doing that at Alabama, that same exact play. So I just followed the blueprint, basically.
Hey, Shilo, Ariel Orsuto, 9 News back here. So all 3 of these games have been won in very different ways. This past one was pretty much just a game of resilience. How does that kind of prepare you for the biggest battle you guys have had so far going up against a team like Oregon?
Oh, so far? I mean, every game is a big battle. Like, you can't really compare teams, like, with the rankings like that, you know, because I don't know what TCU was ranked whenever we beat them, but we're not really looking at it as, like, the biggest battle. Every week is the biggest battle because we trying to win every game. So we didn't think CSU was going to be that close. That was a big battle. That was the biggest battle of the season. Nobody thought that, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we just have to fix what we messed up on in practice, which we're doing, and, you know, just continue to get better and better each week.
But did a game like that, like with that overtime game, like does that resilience, like does that kind of prepare you just for whatever the next game is?
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, if we eliminate mistakes, we won't get to that point. So just as a team, with the coaching staff we have, we're just improving and just getting better and better every week.
Hey, Shilo, Mick Miller, Fox 31. I think it's really cool to be able to see you and Shador leading both sides of the ball. I'm curious, how did that brotherly competition growing up and leading to these moments push you guys to get the best of yourselves?
It was like that in high school too. So we've been doing this for a long time, you know, competing in practice. And if he's playing against guys like us in practice every day, I tell him all the time, bro, you shouldn't be worried about nobody you playing against. And that's how he plays. So.
Hey, Shilo, back over here. So you now played a 10 a.m. kickoff and an 8:20 p.m. kickoff back-to-back. Do you have a preference? Do you like one
Yes.
over the other?
I love the 10 a.m. ones. If they could do the same time we practice, which is 9, that would be great too. So I just like,
You want to move it up an hour.
yeah, I just like going ahead, getting it over with, you know what I'm saying, just doing what we do early in the morning so you have the rest of the day to, you know, just relax. Whenever it's a 8:30 game or 8, you just have to wait around all day for that game, and it's just late, so I don't know, but I did make a big play late at night, so hey, I might like the night games better, but like in terms of, I feel like the early games for everyone, like in the city, for everyone watching, because people was up at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in other places watching the game. So I think I'm going to go with the early games.
Travis mentioned on the Bleacher Report live show yesterday that you were one of the first people to call him after the game. Can you provide us any details on that conversation and just what you said to him after the game?
Man, Travis, my guy. Every time we stay in the same hotel room, and we usually switch off like ordering each other food. Like in the mornings, like for the second game, I think he ordered me so much food from McDonald's. And then next time I was like, bro, what you want, bro? You know I got you. And I got him some Chick-fil-A. But, man, losing Travis is like losing two players, so because he plays offense and defense. But I just had to make sure he was all right. I really wanted to whoop that dude that did that to him for real, like after the game or something. Like, if I see him just around here somewhere, you got to watch out. But that really made me mad, you know, just seeing him try to play dirty like that. And that was crazy. I thought like something would happen like punishment wise, but because if one of us did something like that, if I did that, I think it would be like way crazier than that. Like they would have kicked me out for sure. So I ain't really like that, but I just called to make sure he was all right.
Shilo, you guys are starting Pac-12 play now. It's obviously Colorado's last season in the Pac-12, but you're first. Are you excited about being in this conference and playing in this conference, or does it just seem like another game?
This conference, I love this conference. They throw it, and I like how they put the ball in the air in this conference for sure. You got a lot of good quarterbacks and a lot of good receivers and players in this conference, and I feel like Shador doing his thing, they trying to catch up by, you know, catching them in yards and stuff, so they probably going to try to throw it, especially when they go against him in the game. So that would be good for me when I catch the ball that they throw and take it to the house, you know.
Hey, Shilo. Charlie Hewitt, CU Independent. Your brother Shadur seemed to really up his game in the clutch. Has he always been like that?
Yeah, for sure. Even at Jackson State, we had a game similar to that one, and he had a drive like that before with Travis. You know, they didn't be dirty to Travis, so he, you know, stayed in the whole game. But they did that at Jackson State too, and it came down to one play at the end of the game. But yeah, but they drove it down the field and made it happen. So I don't think like big moments like that really get to us, because at the end of the day it's just football, and your coach gives you a play, you run the play, do your job, and then you're gonna do good if you do your assignment. I appreciate y'all.